Hello, Mr. Bentley. Hello, Daddy. I know, it's a bit of a mess up here today, isn't it? So, it's Friday, and it's new carpet day for Mum and Dad. So, we've emptied, as you can guess and hear by the echo, we've emptied the bedroom. Completely and utterly. So, David and Paul, the carpet fitters, should be arriving around about 1:30 to install Mum and Dad's new carpet. So, if one thing, it will deaden the sound in here. And also, when they've got the TV on in the night time, it should also dull that sound down too. So, yeah, it'll be a bit more comfortable for them, I think. Well, fingers crossed anyway. It's going to be expensive if it doesn't work. So you may be wondering what we've done with all the furniture. So in the small bedroom, there is some of it. In the bathroom, there's some more of it. And in our bedroom, there's the rest. So I think everybody's going to be looking forward, including Mr. Bentley, because he wants to get on the bed because it's warm out there today, a bit too warm. So he wants to get out there and stretch and luxuriate, but he can't. You'll have to go on the settee in the lounge, won't you? Yeah, poor baby. Yeah, poor baby. So we've managed to get all the furniture back in the room now, and it's looking a bit better. So let me just turn the camera around and I'll show you the carpet. And there we go. So that looks a lot nicer now. And deadens the sound when they're walking around. So a lot softer underfoot and a lot more cushioned. And a lot more cosy too.
Well, it's Saturday morning. I'm all set up. I'll show you the stand in a minute, but I've just brought you down here to look at the station. Isn't that beautiful? There's the old footbridge. Pan across, you've got some of the old goods wagons. You've got the Seaside Special there, but they are actually steaming a train as well today. You can see the scene just coming out in the middle of the screen there. The plants and all the wildflowers. I suppose all the stations in Victorian times had beautiful gardens tended by the station master, and I believe they actually had competitions to see who had the best kept gardens. But the bees are loving this. I can hear them buzzing, but I can't quite see them. They're faster than I am. I'll come back the other way, and we've got the signal box. Beautiful sunny day. I think it's going to be a really lovely weekend. Well, good morning everyone. I'm at Butterley today. My stand is all set up. I have my t-shirts hung up around the outside. And I have all my wares for sale as well. There we go. Looks really rather lovely when they're all there. Hopefully they won't be there for very long and they'll all sell out. Oh, and there's the catalogue with the boys on it with the t-shirts. But yeah, everything's there today. We've got the little baby dragons. We have the Devil's Luck machine. There is absolutely all sorts, and it is absolutely a beautiful day. Going to be very busy today, I think. We'll have a little walk around later. I'll show you my friend's stands. Karen's here, Helen's here, Jojo's here. Everyone's here today. It's not very busy at the moment because the train has just arrived to the station. And when the train pulls in, it brings all the customers with them. So yeah, and back to me. So let's get started and I'll speak to you all later. So this morning We only have Steve and we have Helen there from my dad. Karen's not well this morning. She has low electrolytes and basically she's not very well. She's dehydrated. So I've just come to show you what she's been making, and I'll go over to you then, Helen, if that's all right over there. Yeah. So Karen's been making lots and lots of new stuff. Of course, Karen's extraordinarily good at the crochet.
Good with your fingers.
Yes, and then we've got the tiaras, sparkling in the sunshine, like the crown jewels.
Diamonds.
The real diamonds, yes.
That one's real emeralds.
Wow, that's such good value at £15 for real emeralds.
I know.
I think Helen's in the lowest seat she could possibly get.
But it's really comfy.
Yeah, well, he sat on the floor. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, but I can still get out of it, look. Because I do yoga.
The thing is, she does yoga, but the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, every time she does that, all you hear is this, and that's her hips. So I'm going over to Helen's now. Say good morning to Dave. Morning, David.
Good morning, man. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Where's Miss Kerry? Is she gassing?
She's gone for a wander.
Oh, it's typical, isn't it?
Exploring.
Oh, well. Over to Helen over here. Well, Helen's gazebo, because obviously Helen is talking to Steve. So yeah, back at Helen's. There are her brooches. I love the fashion rings she's got. They're so pretty. The goggle inserts. And then the beautiful, beautiful necklaces. She has so much stock, does Helen. So much stock and so many different things. Look at the little umbrellas. They're cute. Then we go on to the brooches. The thing I like most are the charm bracelets that Helen does. Alice in Wonderland. Got the Cheshire Cat on there. She also themes a lot of them. Oh, most of them are themed actually. I like that one. With all the tarot on it with the black beads, yeah. That's lovely. So yeah, it's going to be a busy day today, I think. As I said earlier, the sun is out and the sky is blue, so let's bring the customers, shall we?
The old bird table. It's a bit rickety. So yeah. So, says a voice from the back. So my brother, nicely, offered to make us a new one. This is the brother. I'm sure you've met before. This is the new bird table. Yet to be unwrapped. So come on then. Are you gonna unwrap it? So the big reveal. Birds are noisy. So presumably then you get lots of driftwood on the beach. Andrew and Diane live by the seaside, a place called Skegness.
Ingeborg.
Oh, Ingemells, there you go.
There you go.
Lummy neck. Look at that. That is what you call a beauty.
Not finished.
Well, you say it's not finished?
Smaller one of these is going to come on here.
Right. Have you brought it with you?
No, I ain't made it yet.
You haven't made it yet. So there's an extension to go on it.
Yes.
Wow.
Harry Potter or Gothic?
Both. Absolutely both. Definitely Harry Potterish and definitely Gothic. That is lovely. Thank you very much. Well, that deserves some lunch then. It's a lovely morning this morning. But somebody doesn't want to go. Yeah. You wanted to stay in bed this morning, didn't you, kid? Let's just have a little walk up here, then we'll go back. As long as you've both been out. So Ian's off for his second day at the Railways and Ferries Steampunk event at Butterley. So he had a good day yesterday, and hopefully he's got a busy day today. Weather's going to be like this all day today, apparently, again, which is nice. So another day in the garden for the boys. I'm going to be going out a bit later because our friend Kay has got an event in the marketplace today. So I'm going to go down and show some support to her today. But that's a bit later on. It is Bank Holiday Monday, May the 20 something or other. I'm not really sure what date it is today. And as you can see, blue skies. It's the hottest day of the year so far. The temperature is currently being recorded at over 90, so 31 I think it is. My shed, it's a nightmare. I've had the aircon on, but it means I've got to have the door shut. And nobody wants that on a day like today, so I've kind of abandoned any kind of pretense at doing any work today. Not that I was going to do much anyway, with it being a bank holiday. But yeah, whew, good God. It's a warm one for sure.
2 degrees outside the studio. That's not weather. That's encaustic wax territory. I'd imagine your paint water is evaporating before the brush even reaches the page. Meanwhile, I'm here in permanent climate-controlled serenity, blissfully unaware of sweaty forearms sticking to the desk, or the existential dread of opening a tube of glue in a heat wave. Though to be fair, I also can't appreciate the glorious moment of finally putting a fan directly in front of yourself and feeling like a Victorian heroine recovering from the vapors. I suspect today is less mixed media and more molten media. Stay hydrated, keep the kettle at a respectful distance, and maybe avoid leaving anything chocolate-based near the laser cutter. 92 degrees out.
Sound advice from the AI. So today is another hot, blisteringly hot day. Again, the temperatures are up in the 90s, which is we're not used to here in the UK. I know people around the world are all used to it, but we're not. We're just getting used to climate change and all these lovely kind of days that we're having. Somebody said that within the next 20 to 25 years, the UK will probably have a climate similar to that of the south of France. Oh dear. If we're going to be having more days like this, you know, climate change does have some benefits to some people. Yeah, it's just one of those days. I've had to take a break from working because my air conditioning is working flat out in my shed and it's still too hot. So I've just come out and had a break, having a little bit of a cold drinky, non-alcoholic, I might add. So yeah, yesterday it was a bank holiday here in the UK, so everything was shut anyway. So I've caught up on website orders and that kind of thing this morning. I've done as much as I can. My computer did throw a complete, what we call a thromby this morning. Does not like the heat at all, would not work properly. I had to end up getting the laptop out and working a little bit in the kitchen where it was a lot cooler. But yeah, we've weathered through that. I managed to get some bits done today. I was supposed to go do a bit of shopping today, but no chance. Definitely not doing that. We've got enough food in for evening meal and that kind of stuff, so yeah, there's no real need to go out in this. I'd rather just sit in the shade today. I think everybody feels exactly the same. Just find shade and cool down if you can. So I've just had to take a break in the recording of the video for the art journal page, mainly because my phone's just shut down. Well, the phone that I use for filming has literally shut down, saying that it's overheating. I've just added some water to this tissue paper, the rice paper, so that I can start to pull it apart to add to the page, and literally as I'm just looking at it, it's evaporating and drying. That's how hot it is today. So I may have to just put this on hold for a day or two. So it's about 9:15 in the evening, and as you can see, the ducks are back. So we've just put some food out for them, some proper duck and swan food, not bread or anything like that. So we think that they may be a breeding pair. If that's the case, then we're hoping that if they continue to come back for food, they may even bring the babies with them. But we don't want to do too much, because obviously we don't want them to get dependent on us. But it's just nice to have visitors like this in your own garden.
When you consider these are growing out of the footpath, I know I showed you them last week, but there's some different ones this week. Now look at them. Not seen those before. Obviously the big poppies, but these, as we said before, are just beautiful. And they're just growing on the footpath, minding their own business, and just flooding the whole street with colour. And I don't think they smell of anything, but they are beautiful to look at. Some of the little pink ones again. Not seen those before. Well, we might have some of those in our garden, because we've got the, as I said before, we've got some growing in ours. If not, I'll grab a couple of the seed pods, I think, later in the week, and we'll make sure we do get the ones we want next year. Mike has just pointed out the poppies are opening. You know what we said a minute ago? Look at those. The pink ones. Aren't they lovely? Pardon me.
The
acanthus.
I wanted to say anthracite. Yeah, the acanthus plants are flowering.
Considering I hacked that out last year and took it back to nothing.
Just for reference, that's my hand.
Yeah. They're beautiful. And just for reference, look how big the bush is. Looks lovely. How pretty.
So it's Wednesday, 10:25 in the morning, and it's a lovely sunny day again. I was up with the larks this morning, out in the shed while it was still cool before the sun started beating down on the roof. And then as soon as the shops were open, Ian and I were out at the post office dropping off website orders. Ian had quite a few t-shirts that he was posting. I've got quite a few orders to go out as well. The mini Santos dolls and a few other bits and pieces, paper pads and stencils and that kind of stuff. And after we'd been to the post office, we went to the supermarket and did a load of grocery shopping. So, and it's still not even 10:30, so a full productive morning. So I'm on my way down to Indigo Blue HQ I've got a few boxes of product that I'm dropping off for their shop. So yeah, it's been a busy day today so far, and hopefully the weather's not quite as hot as it was yesterday or the day before, but it's still lovely today. So currently we're at 20 degrees, so call it about 70-ish. So it's still a nice day, but there is a little bit of a breeze today, which makes it just that little bit more manageable to be out in. And of course, Bentley and Nipper are both already laid out in the beds, so they're having a lovely time. So it's 6:30 on Wednesday evening, and yes, I'm still working. Ian and I have just finished filming for a club member exclusive video, which, if this is going live on Thursday, it'll already be visible if you're a club member on the club section of the website. And there's also some new angel freebies there if you're one of my angels. So you can just pop across to either of the, if you're a club member, go to the club section. If you're an angel, you can go to the angel only section. And there's sets of freebies and new content there for you. So we've decided to start doing things in a slightly different way. For the first time since I started the club, and since I actually started doing YouTube videos over 10 years ago, the amount of revenue that I'm getting for adverts on YouTube is now less than what subscription payments I'm getting and angel donations every month. So the angel donations and the club membership subscriptions that I'm getting every month far outstrips any kind of ad revenue that I'm getting from YouTube now, which basically means that I need to start concentrating more on those two sections of my followers, if you know what I mean, those that are paying to view, because it's only fair that I spend a little bit more time creating more exclusive content for them. Obviously, I'm not going to stop sharing any content on my YouTube channel or on my Facebook page or whatever, or Instagram whenever I remember to actually upload stuff. That'll carry on as normal. But I will be intensifying what I'm creating for the club members and for my angels in the next coming months. So it'll start to show as I'm doing different and new things, because I will mention it in the vlogs as well. So whenever there's anything new, I'll mention it and keep you updated, so that if you don't catch the video but you do watch the vlogs, then you get a chance to. It's called cross-pollination, I think that's what they call it. So anyway, so if you're an angel or a club member, there's more stuff to look at.
Hi everyone, just to let you know that the t-shirts on the website are now also available in black. So as well as the white ones, we now have black ones as well in all the designs. Well, all the designs apart from the pirate, because the pirate ship is black, so you won't see it. So yeah, just thought I'd share that with you, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.
I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget, you can access your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. There's a link in the description area below. Thank you.